I don't know what time it is, but it's about 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning. I slept pretty good last night. It didn't get really cold last night. I used the electric blanket anyway, but it didn't get real cold, and I slept pretty good. Probably the best sleep I've gotten since I've been in this whole area. I finally got me I got a monthly Metro card, but the thing about it is that it's limited. I can only get to certain stations with this card, or with this particular card. It's really funny here. They got everything worked out so your card, you get around the city by where you have to go. So I've already determined the stations that I'll sleep at, I'll eat at. You know, the first weeks I've been here, I had a chance to use that. I had a card that had me full access of the system. So I got a chance to go around and find the places that I need to go, thankfully. And I found everything I needed to find for myself in a few stations on the same line and not far from each other. So I got a Metro Pass that's limited to those stations. Not limited to those stations, but I pay a considerably amount less than what I would pay if I had to use the whole system. And so I just travel amongst those stations that I need, and I get a really inexpensive monthly card for that. So I got a monthly pass so I can get around to where I need to go, which is good. That's very important. I'm starting to realize to be able to be mobile is really important for me. Right now, I'm sitting here. I'm down the street from the Capitol building. There's a park down here, and it's a cozy park too. And I like it. So I'm sitting here for a while before I go and start eating and get my day started. I'm sitting up here and I'm just thinking and evaluating, myself and what I've been going through, and just thinking about since I've been here in DC. And there's a friend of mine. He and his family have stood by me from day one and haven't wavered, not in the slightest bit. They're the only people that I can say that have encouraged me, motivated me, and still continues to encourage and motivate me. And I think about them when times get tough, because I know they're watching, at least I hope so, and they want to keep me, and I want to make sure, that my forward momentum continues, because they won't let me any other way. They're there. And I don't want to say I'm doing it for them, because I'm not. I'm doing it because this is how I exist, and that's the only reason I'm doing it. But I know what it means and how it feels to support somebody and wanting to see and wanting the best for somebody. And I enjoy feeling like I'm doing it for them, not doing it for them. I want to emphasize that I'm not, but the way that feels, I like the way that feels, to have something to not look forward to, but to have human beings, people that care about you, to actually give them something to, I don't even know the words, but it just makes me feel good to know that I'm doing something for somebody else, that they're not depending on me, I'm sure. I can't think of the words, but I think you understand where I'm going with this and what I'm trying to say. It's just nice to feel that way. So I just sit up here and I'm thinking about a lot of things. And the morning times are always the times where I'm so reflective And it gets on my nerves because sometimes the reflection is just, and then other times, the reflection can actually motivate me and get my day started in a good way. But nonetheless, in the mornings, I'm so reflective. So. An albino squirrel. I'm sitting here in this little small area with benches in another part of the city that I've never been, and on another train stop that I've never gotten off on. So I'm gonna sit down here and I'm gonna take a nap because I am so incredibly sleepy. The one thing I'm noticing is that regardless of, well, I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep, but even on the nights where I sleep fairly good, I'm still really tired throughout my day. It's like right now, I am just wiped out. I haven't really done a whole lot, but the movement, I've been doing, there's a lot of movement that I do in the morning to get here, to get there, to get prepared for this, to get that done. Somewhere to put that big old bag so I don't have to lug it, because I can't even go a block or else I'm done for the day with that bag. So I have to put it somewhere. So it's just a lot. And then, been in a different area, then I got to look for the place that has the benches and the place that maybe this place had a library, but I went in there, the library is about this big. It's a little tiny library, but it's in an area that had a lot of bathrooms and places wherever I need to go to the bathroom and get cleaned up. It's all in that area is over there. So I found that area and looking, I didn't find the library, but I found something else. So it's really interesting too. I'm finding out that I am growing. I'm changing so fast, so quickly. And if it wasn't from being prepared, this level of change and that I'm feeling and I'm experiencing could really make my head spin, because it's happening so fast. The smallest little challenge and the smallest little overcome, I don't know the word, but when I'm overcoming something, like if I find a place I can put my bag safely, or if I find a bathroom when I wasn't looking for it, all the little things and even the little mishaps that come along that make me have to work a little harder, all of those things, everything is causing me to grow just a little bit more. And it's happening so quickly that I can actually feel the change. A lot of times when we grow, we have to look back and reflect and go, man, I've really grown because I used to yada, yada, yada. This is happening to me in real time. I'm just growing. Like, even when I get finished making this video, I'm going to realize something else and more growth. So it's interesting, and it's real cool, and it's interesting. And one of the things I'm learning in my growth is there are things that happen where it makes me realize how important it is to not look back. Whatever the universe is preparing me for, wherever I'm going to be as I continue to grow, it's important to have a understanding, a natural instinct to not look back. What's done is done, whether it was good times or bad times, difficult, hard, it's done, it's back there, and leave it. Stay focused in what's going on in this moment, take care of that, and when that moment's done, and then when I have to move out of that moment, I'm learning how to live in the moment and what that really means and how to do it. And I never knew that I was so ignorant of all of this stuff. I always know what living in the moment meant. At least I thought I did, but I'm really learning how to do that. And it's interesting. So much I'm catching on to. So, yeah, so I got to look forward, continue to learn how to look forward. And I love that. It's a great thing. Yeah.